So that's what New Game Plus is. You start New Game Plus and all your weapons and items and stuff. I've gotten through all of the really boring missions, like beginning stuff to here, then through Maker's End, and I got the first Tall Neck over here, Devil's Thirst. But yeah, I got through all the boring missions, starting with the master site here. And yeah, I just kind of do extreme stuff.
I guess I can't blame you for that. This must be where the war party took us. Guess I should take action. Lots of... Maybe the war chief left something behind. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. Lenore managed to take down a corruptor.
Alright.
But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Those who don't, this, by the way, this will be massive spoilers for anybody who hasn't completed this game. Here we go. I'm kind of just gonna be speedrunning through this. You gonna let me
Brave!
talk to you?
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes.
Braves of the tribes.
If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look.
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst.
Oh, that's right.
Behind it, with the may all Mother Lend.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. So it's actually a place I was at. Nice. It's kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, so New Game Plus. I have all my stuff, which means all my skills and abilities. So I can call straight right up, which is so convenient because I love this game. It's awesome. It's a giant game, so traveling across vast stretches of land. I have all the most epic stuff in the game, including the stuff in the expansion.
This must be the wise son's runner
So I
taking
have
out.
new weapons. Basically, I'm OP. I even have the shield part, which I had to go get.
They must have taken a moment to rest. Dressings for wounds.
Investigate.
That old bow has seen a lot. Couldn't have been easy. Going on after the ambush. The
Examine.
runner wasn't the only one who got hurt.
Examine.
No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses.
Tracks. Highlight tracks. Boom. And off we go.
Tracks.
Quickly.
Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
I believe there's a fight up here with a scrapper or sawtooth. Probably sawtooth. It's bigger than equals. There's bellowbacks down there.
Might regret this.
Will I though? Jump is so easy. I don't know why it makes you like.
It's Sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Oh yeah, don't I get like jumped from behind? And she like helps me out, saves me or something. That I did not put that in the quiver. That did not go into the quiver. That went straight below the quiver, like in the leg. Yeah, he's a Sawtooth. He's gonna come at me and Sona's gonna absolutely destroy it. And it's down. There she is. She's cool. I'm not gonna skip. I'm actually gonna watch the Kills and Max because this game is awesome. I love the story. I was skipping through it earlier because I hated starting missions. At least I hate them.
You're
after
lucky
I've
I
done
happened
them
by.
over and over.
One heartbeat more, and that Sawtooth would have torn you
I
apart.
wouldn't have. I had my.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're...
Has he held the gate?
He has. Bravely. I saw him kill a
He
corrupted
didn't
machine
do jack
himself.
shit. I killed that thing.
But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
Then we follow
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed
Oh yeah,
earth.
that one,
The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
Just gonna quick save here because I like fire stuff naturally.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Actually, it's wouldn't be well. Wonder if I would go here before
Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees
wipe out all
below.
these guys.
On my
Have
signal,
this
they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us. But we will have fury on our side.
That does not count for
We could have
anything
more
in
than
real
that.
battle.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. That's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
It really does not matter whatsoever about anything. I can immediately knock a couple arrows.
Here! The girl!
Why knock? Death. Jump and also sunset, whatever.
Gotcha!
Wow, that was such a difficult encounter. Let's go with OPAF right now. She's not
This
here.
won't
I
know
got
it
here
if
before.
I
Chase.
My health.
No one doubts your determination.
She's right, War Chief. Give your
Oh, this
wounds
guy's
time to
here.
close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
Bro, what you doing?
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place...
Maybe...
Do as you wish.
Mother...
One thing I really admire about this writing in this is that Aloy is, Aloy is completely, like, she's practically ace in this, which is, like, I like
Commanders,
that there's no
over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base.
incredibly
Sabotage them,
Think about it for more
and
than
we
2
win.
seconds.
I found something.
Damn them. The ring. I will return to the...
There's no time.
Blood spilled calls for blood.
You
Please, War Chief.
devil's grief is a... I'll send scouts ahead.
Sounds like a plan.
Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Anyway, yeah, Aloy doesn't have this no, like, romance or ending in the whole story, which is awesome. I love that they did that. She's not, like, you know, she spent her whole life only with her father. The first boy she met, like, some kids, the first time she met anybody else, she was, like, 8. Wait, is this improvement? Hang on, where do I need to go? I need to go all the way up here. I have a fire right by this corrupted zone, so we're just gonna fast travel over here. Loading screens are super long in this, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, but like there's no romance, which is really awesome. Like there's parts where like guys try to hit on her and she's just like immediately turns them down, and it's cool. It's cool. I like that. Good job, writers. This game is so awesome. This game is so awesome. Anyways, but yeah, I love the story in this game. It's so cool. They're coming out with a second game actually, which I'm super excited for. I need to be heading this way. Oh no, corrupted machines. Whatever shall I do? Oh, that's a bell back. Looking at. I also have like some like all the most powerful oils as well. Like my weapons are so overpowered. It's actually incredible.
Easier when I was a kid.
No, it wasn't. I played a single mission when you were a kid and it sucked. It sucks. Oh, I'm gonna gather some medicinal plants. This is one we have to clear, like, outer ones as well first. This one's kind of annoying, actually. I'm just
You're
skipping
not like other.
That's
there we
what.
go. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see, look. He was like, oh, she's cool.
War Chief,
But they're not flirting.
our scouts
Which is
found enemy
awesome.
camps in the ruins, guarding the approach.
Then we should hit those
Yes,
camps.
yes, hit the
Agreed.
camps first.
I'll take out the
Blah,
other
We'll
blah,
send
blah.
Bray.
Oh god, I hate it so much. I really don't. This mission is cool and all, but clearing these camps is so annoying. Quick save with the fire so I can dash up later. Yes, I was pre-moving that corner. I played this game a lot. Smart. There. I knocked another arrow.
Victory!
I
For
really
the
don't
Nora!
care. Up and at 'em. That was useless. I gotta go around here. Did I mention how much I don't like clearing these camps? It's so annoying. The environment in this game though is so well designed. Oh wait, still under me. We'll look towards the watchers that way. Okay. Couple of guys here.
The eclipse.
That's a friendly guy.
Never count the Nora! Victory!
Alright. They are dead. Just gonna call the mountains. Better stand still for the mountains. Just kind of like, come on, get over here. Get over here. 'Cause the moment we start moving, the pathing like messes up. It's annoying. You mind moving at the speed you're doing? Oh wait, there. Wait, these are good guys, right? Yes. Oh, this camp sucks. I remember this one. This one's kind of a really weird area. Oh, I missed. Nothing. I already cleared the camp. Ah! No, please, please, just come on. Just walk around. Whoa, I just tried to be alive. Nobody should be alive. Who is alive? Oh, he still doesn't even realize it.
Oh, what a relief. We did it for all mother. For the Nora!
Tallest tower is this way, another 200 meters. Alright. Hop, let's get away. Going in this direction now. Amazing. Here's my horse. Horse. I can actually check that my audio is working at all on this stream. It's kind of quiet. Is this better? I think this is better. I'm just kind of listening to my own stream right now. Yep, alright, cool.
The camp, now to the
Blah,
Ring
blah,
of
blah,
Metal.
blah, blah,
I
blah.
have another idea. If I'm successful,
Sounds like a plan.
A war chief. Yes, Varl.
Yes, War Chief.
Cool.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
Damn right you do. Follow. Why am I following this bitch ass? Excuse me, I'm following.
going down fast.
You do have a plan, right?
You
Yes, I
followed me
do.
this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl.
Oh, that's right, I gotta head up here. Oh yeah, we gotta like work together to get this wall or something, right? Ew. Ew, teamwork. Disgusting.
Take my hand.
That is the most romantic scene in this entire game.
Contact!
No? Contact anywhere. That didn't work. I'm supposed to go up here. I am smart. Wait, what? Alright, I'm supposed to go. No. Okay. Okay, I'll figure this out. Here we go. Or I am confused. What? I need to get up there, game. How am I supposed to? Is it here? Okay. What? You got over.
You take the one on the left.
Yeah. Alright. Am I just this dumb? How do I see absolutely zero way to get over there except for this wall right here. Oh my... I don't want to talk about it.
Incoming!
Got him. Alright.
There.
Brief moment of
See that
incompetence.
covered
We'll
shelter?
ignore it for
Do
now.
you see those corruptors?
Do you see how
Focus,
little fucks
slow.
I give?
That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the
That's
plan,
right,
and lead
buddy
them to
boy.
that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
My neck hurts.
Now all I
And
have
don't
to
even
do
have
is
like
make it all
terrible
happen.
neck posture. Like I see everything. My neck is straight.
Do this quietly. It'll be a lot easier.
I don't care. How have I not been?
Just get an angle on that blaze and shoot it.
Bro, what? Have I not been seen yet?
I should be able to hit the blaze from here.
I've literally never done it that fast or well. Never in my life. That was so lucky, but... Bro, I'm insane. What? I just... I should get shot there. I don't have...
I'll take you down!
I should be focused on that guy. But yeah. Alright, that's going slow, so I everything's on fire.
Found him!
Where's bad guys? Dude, they all just spawned in here. I've never actually been in here. Bro, I just...
I've got you sight.
Speed rush.
I got the flying powder.
What's left? I'm only mildly okay. How dare you?
Concentrate on
Enemies. Nope. Awesome.
We need to speak, and I must have your full attention. There's a campfire just south of the Ring of Metal. Go there and await my transmission.
I was wondering when you'd show up. I'll be in...
Aloy. The last time we spoke,
I remember. The ruins of Zero Dawn lie beneath Sunfall, the capital of the Shadow Karja. But the city is full of Eclipse agents. If they see me, Hades will see me too, through their focuses. And in a flash, there will be a whole army trying to kill me. So can I crash the Eclipse focus network or not?
yes, it can be done.
So you said. How?
I'll send the location data to your focus. I'll be in touch when
That
you're closer
didn't
to
sound
my
like that sounded
directions.
like he said.
Wait, are you kidding me again? Seriously? I had to come out to this campfire for that?
See, look. 5,700 meters away. I think not. I'm just gonna fast travel this campfire and go like a quarter of that distance by foot. This is also why tall necks are so worth it. Like getting a tall neck, it clears all the fog from an area, and it gives you all the locations, and it's so nice. So nice. So nice. I'll have to show off my complete, and I have every flower. All I need are some of the collectibles. Anyways, but yeah, it's so worth it. Tallnecks are so easy to get to. Like, just ignore everything, jump on it, climb up the super easy parkour, and then override it, and then it literally destroy. Like, it sends out a pulse to temporarily incapacitate all of the machines around it, and they can just rappel down. Well, it says as you're rappelling down, they can just walk away. And once you open your map back up, boom. Everything is nice. Everything is good and great and fine and dandy. I'm gonna play some music. Okay, never mind. Apparently I can't do that. That's annoying. Can't use Spotify while I'm doing all that. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. See, loading. It takes so long. So long. So long. So incredibly annoyingly long. Like, dude, just finish. No.
What those Shadow Karja did to Captain Ursa wasn't right, even if she wasn't.
See, look at that. We're from 5,000 to 1,600. This is gonna be so much faster now. It's actually not that far from here. Unless my thing decides to equal its walking speed. I'm pressing X repeatedly. That's what you're supposed to do, and it's just not. Thank you. It's like GTA running. Alright. There's a side mission there, but I don't care.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Across this bridge. Also, there's different sections of the map, all with like their own themes. Like this whole area is very jungly. There's a desert area. There's a very large desert area. There's like snowy areas. Come on, I believe in you. tries to reinvent speed in this game. I have all the Uncharted games as well. Like, as much as I play Dawn Project and like online games, I love single player story games so much. All four Uncharted's. I've got them before. I've made videos about them before. They got garbage. I think I have them unlisted now. But yeah, I've got before Horizon Zero Dawn. I think there are one or two others which I can't remember. Yeah, then I have to get up here and climb. Look at this. I just went from there, I just went through all of here. All the way down to this little corner of the map. It's really annoying.
Aloy,
Traveling.
you're very close now.
Yep.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close, and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there, Right. Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to play this way. Crash the Eclipse focuses. So how are we gonna do that?
We're gonna
Oh,
bring
wait.
down the phone.
I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
All right. Take a seat at the campfire and we'll have a little chat.
Yep, a little chat. There we go. Commentate for me, Silence.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
What?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you around to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Let's see what's through here. Collective machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
He did. That was 300 damage.
Back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
360 damage. Well, sure didn't die. I can't get up here. Yes. Oh shit.
It's on to me.
I really don't even bother. Honestly, run past everything here and be fine. The only thing I need to worry about is this long leg. Get up. Nice. Come on. Jump. one-shot machines is very, very useful. Because once it takes more than one shot, it's annoying and difficult to do anything.
Hostile spotted.
Excuse me.
You will perish!
So...
Run from righteousness.
This guy's supposedly.
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it
All
won't
the
affect you.
things in here are actually
good.
so
Another
awesome
secret.
to listen to. But I don't feel like bothering right now. It's worth it. It's literally worth it
Enough
to
of
just
this.
buy the game.
I need to find that tall neck.
Yes, you do. Now push on.
It would not have been easy to drag a tall neck down this hole. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module, and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, Bledsoe.
I see it. They built some kind of
That
structure.
would be
around it.
scaffolding.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy.
We're actually gonna watch this cutscene. That's cool.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Nice.
Destroy the entity.
It's just a threat to detect. Alright. And jump I shall. I like to jump around real fast. Doing this on ultra hard, okay, so I did this I beat this game on ultra hard difficulty. It's New Game Plus. God,
Keep
this
moving!
encounter is literal torture. If you get shot like
No way!
time, you die.
Keep moving.
Yeah, you think?
I actually
What do you think
haven't
I'm
been
doing?
dead yet,
Taking a
which is
nap?
incredible. Yeah, see, look, see that little damage I took? I would be dead, man. I would be dead. Literally be dead already. It's crazy.
Brave trail.
I have to use these,
Almost there!
these
Come
potions
on.
right here that I have.
Run, don't fight!
These little... Yeah, you actually don't want to bother.
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the cat.
Got it. Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll
shot
die. Watch out, more Eclipse.
That's nice. There's no
Bridge in
grenades or
sight.
That's the way out.
Yes,
I know.
sir. Rappelling down. Repelling down. And it's fine. It's fine. I only fell like 6 stories in the water. That wouldn't kill somebody in real life. Never. And I'm fine. Check it out. So pretty.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life.
Cool. I don't actually care about watching that. Now we head up to Sunfall. Thankfully, I went here earlier on my way to why can't I remember the name of it? Big Tall Tower place. Ted Farrow's office. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Oh. What is it? I can't remember the name. Ew. I don't know why I can't remember the name. Where is it? Oh, Maker's End. Maker's End, that's what it is. Alright, sick. Alright, yeah. On my way up to Maker's End, I passed by the Carja Sundom. And here we are. There's actually so much story and lore. Just the amount of lore in this one mission is insane. By the way, it's ridiculous. I actually have to change outfits here from my beautiful shield weaver to an outfit that I don't have, apparently. What? Where's my... It's an outfit I need to have for this mission, which I currently don't have. Hopefully there's a merchant nearby. Because if not, I am screwed. I gotta, like... Yeah, let me go back to my... Deep Secrets of the Earth. What is this? Meet Aaron at the palace. Oh, yeah. That's the name of this mission. So I can't pass into this arch without a certain outfit on. For some reason I don't have that outfit. Which is bad.
Not that one, don't let me die. Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the army of the West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
I should not have been able
But
to
they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
What? Oh, I guess you don't need it in New Game Plus. I am gonna buy it from this merchant anyways. If he has it. No, he doesn't. But yeah, I'm supposed to have a Carja outfit. Huh. Weird. I guess it doesn't apply in New Game Plus. That's really convenient, actually. Machines, Battle in the Colosseum. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna have you do that.
The Sun
Proud tradition of the Carja.
At least,
now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out.
I have literally 21,000 shards, which I checked by looking at the bottom right. If you see Hardpoint Hero Pack, whatever, it shows how many shards
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King.
He's a child.
The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Puppet King.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
There's always time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
For the Kestrels. The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
See this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
Just effortlessly jump across all this. Oh wait, I need to be going down. Oops.
The other side of the tower. Look.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
This right here.
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
But yeah, I'm ready. I have literally everything I could possibly need. Skip. Not gonna skip.
For identiscan.
God, the lore in this mission is so amazing. I love it.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this tour!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Yep.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves
Oh,
for
and
long
that
now.
would be the, you know,
Last
program
I checked, I was
to...
the one risking my life down here.
She downloaded
Yes, fine. Now will you
my
please
stream.
get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
She became a channel member. JK, I don't actually have that. She hit the subscribe button, obviously. Like the video.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
I'm just gonna watch all the
We
lore
found it.
because, God, this place is so amazing.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
This is major spoilers for me.
An
This is New
entrance
Game Plus. I have beaten this
Have a
game
look
like
around.
5 times already. But yeah, massive spoilers. But yeah, God, the lore in this mission is so amazing. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of Reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff. For example, yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. These little tidbits of information are awesome. These people almost. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates Zero Dawn candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Is it short? Oh, this mission? No. No, it is not. Not whatsoever. Not
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Oh, the game. No. Game is not short. Hang on, let me go to surface of map. Yeah, no. Game is not short. So getting maxed out, and I haven't even gotten 100% completion in the game on my main, like, dude, does it have my hours in here? I have 47 hours in this game. Do you have DLC yet? Yeah, I have DLC. Yes, I have the DLC. I bought it with the game. So normally the map would cut off right here. It would just cut off. But DLC includes this whole new area, which is actually really cool. The thing I like about the map is that if you look closely, you can see it rising up at this, because this little spot right here is super high up, so you can see that it rises. The camera rises up that mountain, and oh, I love it. I love that so much. That little detail is so amazing. But yeah, no, game is not short. Game is not short. Soundproofing. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Any other ones? Any other ones? Oh, there should be a couple in here. At least one. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber, mint, or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Or else what? You're HR. What are you gonna do? Huh. No more? But yeah, so as you can probably tell, candidates were screened for this.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important
yes,
message
this viewing room gives so much. Oh, I love it. So much.
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact.
It's so
Initiating playback.
Oh, I love this cutscene.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am.
Okay. Real quick, if you don't want the game spoiled, do not continue watching. This will spoil the entire game for you right here. Well, a huge portion of the plot and information and lore about the game is revealed in this cutscene.
General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. They are all lies.
All lies.
Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm.
But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century.
Guarantee you that
at best,
do not
we've got 16 months.
Together.
Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle.
Goddamn nanites.
Why?
It's not even nanites, they're massive robots.
To buy time for you and the work you will do here.
So awesome.
Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Goddamn nanites. No goddamn stupid corporation who's like, I'm gonna make giant killer robots and sell them for lots of money. And then they became sentient.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Into the next one. Oh yeah, bad guys. Man.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
It's a...
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Next month, I'm either going to get my own PS4 back, or I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch and hack it for free games. I don't blame you, dude. God, this game is so amazing. I can't. It's so good. Alright, more data points. These things are actually really cool.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please, you get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew. So, Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey,
this guy's a psychopath.
I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Yeah.
Who previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
I used to work for Faro.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines?
He helped them build themselves.
I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. There were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
I forget where these tunnels lead. Oh. Wow. That was helpful. Wait, wasn't there another tunnel? Oh, that was this. Okay. Ooh, more stuff.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources, estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Text. Ooh, I get to read stuff now. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with the data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus swarm, and NB1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for some time to alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there we go.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robot kills us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. Show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Show me what Zero Dawn really is. Alright, cool.
ED-02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI.
Okay, but in Greek mythology, Gaia wasn't all that good. Anyways.
That's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries.
And then I'm playing the New Game Plus game mode, so I've already beaten the game a couple times. And so what New Game Plus is I can start a new game, plus all my gear and weapons from my completed save. So
from detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life, and then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream.
It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Real. Yep. We're gonna do that.
The whole Earth destroyed.
No one's on Darwin. Actually, there's a lot of people on Darwin. I was on Darwin.
Yes. By a machine. A machine.
You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature of and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. I can't find no one. Depends on your region. Play NA East or EU. But yeah, there was people on there earlier. And try different game modes. Duos is usually more populated. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited to monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium, sealed habitat, to live out the remainder of your natural lives. To press about it. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, there's usually people on. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world. And then death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who do not wish to opt for medical euthanasia will be released to die to the robots. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, a pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Oh my god.
Scene of creation.
It's dark. It's very dark.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what...
And
I'm gonna wait for this one to end.
The Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Alright, now we can listen to this other interview.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
He's a good man.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward. A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Oh, it just cuts off right there. Okay.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Bad idea, big boy. Don't just get telling me like that. What is this room? Okay. Alright. Data points. No data points. What is that? It's the fire striker from that room way back there. Alright. Some shackles in here. Alright. Now we progress. All of the lore has been read. It's giving me help. Those plants are to help me heal.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Just...
They're all dead. More stuff.
Zero Dawn. He is art in a... Zero Dawn. He is art in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubey? Christina Soubey?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. The counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Oh, the psychopath.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Hard to argue with that. I gotta go
Here we go. Another one of these.
Oh.
Need to find the right configuration.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
In reverse, which means up, left, down, right. So it would be...
Part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Oh, I need to get the other part. That's right. Is it back here? Oh, no, no, it's not. It's up. Go. I forget the way. This way. Ugh. This way. Nope. It's all here. I just cannot, for the life of me, remember where. I could have sworn there's like a ladder somewhere or something. I hate the camera sometimes, it's so bad. I need to get up here. Oh, I need to do this. Yeah, so this is left, up, left. Oh, left, up, left, down, right. Counterclockwise, up. Alright, so this one might be backwards, it might not be. Then twice. Puzzles. And then, right, so counterclockwise.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Here we go. No. Here's the ladder that I was thinking of.
Found one. Looks intact.
The emitter. Replace the emitter.
That should do the trick.
It's backwards, so it's...
Now let's get that door open.
Up. Right. Down. Left. Up. So up, right, down, left, up. So if it's not backwards, then it should be... Well, that is backwards. Oh! Oh, it's not backwards, it's fucking upside down! Okay, I just realized this. I have 47 hours in this game. That's upside down, so it's down, left, up, right, down. I was AFK. You didn't miss much. I'm in the puzzle part of the game.
That did it.
Yep, there we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
The puzzle actually works. Okay. I've only done it like 7 times by now. I don't know how I survived until then. I was wondering how you got confused by a game you mastered. That's an excellent... Yeah, that is an excellent question. Like I said, I have... You can see time played 48 hours in this game. This is 20%. I have like 90% on my main save. And that's just because I haven't found all the collectibles.
Contact!
Which is just really tedious because I haven't felt like doing it yet. Wait, that wasn't all of them, right? Those reinforcements. Right?
I'll bring you back, maybe Keto.
Oh no, it's just a game.
That's the last of them.
Did you 100% on PS4? I haven't 100% just because I haven't found all the collectibles. I've done every mission.
Repeat.
Or not.
I've done every single mission. I've found all of the flowers, but I still have a lot of other collectibles, also vantage points.
Room's clear.
I might
For
stream
a
that.
moment,
It'd be a
anyway.
super boring stream, but like...
Get moving.
Hello,
You have
I'm
to
Margot
find
Shen,
Carl.
and this is Hephaestus.
I love listening.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about 1/3 of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Good question. Argo, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as a Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are, have confidence in yourself, you know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Aomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan.
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly these shapes. I've seen them before. In a cauldron.
You've been inside a cauldron?
An abandoned one, yes.
I've been inside all of them.
So the cauldrons, they belong to Gaia?
It would appear so. The birthing places of her machines.
Next room. Nothing here. Wow, how incredibly useless. But yeah, I have not... Which I will do eventually. Oh yeah, wait, there's nothing else for the rest of... Until I find her office. This way.
I think this is it.
Stuff. No!
Elizabeth Silbeck's office.
But
it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Clips.
Careful now.
Stop. Oh, yeah, this guy. Ooh, the Apollo. This is Apollo, right? Oh, this one's so cool. This one's so cool. I love watching. I love this.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran.
So much love.
As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all...
Why, if you're making new life, why would you have multiple languages? You don't need multiple, just have one common language. Communication is already a huge problem in the world. Why would you teach everybody multiple languages? Lame.
That data,
but people do speak a common language in this game, which is awesome.
Onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
And essentially, they're using DNA to hold the data. That's it. Hey, more text. Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of the copy of Homer Archive from the Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. Again, why? Why do you need 4,500 languages? I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricular development about to begin. Speaking of heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Hypatia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half of my professors had been so entertaining. Teaching children things. Death.
Not alone.
A coat. Does nobody notice that, I guess? I haven't actually used this function yet, but it's a very useful function. So I can tag everybody. Death.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Oh, what did I just get hit by? Oh, he's got it. Nice thingamajig. 4,500 languages for the galaxy. Just Earth. They do not have galactic transportation yet. It's literally just Earth.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Yeah, just Earth. No, it's just on Earth. Which again, like, why would it? A common language.
Welcome to Hades.
Ooh, this guy.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the? What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
We're gonna listen.
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Gotta wait for this to stop talking. So yeah, essentially Hades is the subordinate function. He's also the main villain of the story. He's trying to shut down and kill everything, but he was weakened. Noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. You know it. Old Trav doesn't have no truck with commercialized and razzle dazzle. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a leader or Ciderum runoff than listen to my gray swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mom's grave. And she was religious. Now that ain't Bashcore, bruh. Death metal. Okay, yeah. Yep. He listens to death metal while he codes. Cool. Nobody cares about you, you psychopath. Here's protocol. Tate here just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to the guy's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? For this, every usurpation protocol in design failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades couldn't take control, but by breaking her fingers. Sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking back the controls after Hades had done his business, so I had to find a solution that doesn't leave Gaia any worse to wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretends to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interface. Sneaky, I swear. Ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out, just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on. Yeah. You get the idea. Hades takes over, wipes out all life on Earth so Gaia can rebuild it if she messes up. Archive abuse. What? The mail concerns Apollo Archive submission. 666 submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Essentially, he sends them torture movies to preserve for humanity to see in the future. Bad stuff. Anyways, moving on. I really didn't feel like reading all that aloud.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
This got listening to everything. Essentially, Eleuthia is...
Cradle facilities.
Yeah.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something. Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Beautiful animation there, may I just say. I'm afraid Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic failure, antimatter containment failure. A catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of Zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. So they were trying to do the, like, you know, satellite orbits Earth thing, like, just as a backup. Let's try it. But, surprise, it didn't
The Alpha
work.
Registry master file.
Yes, the Alpha Registry master file. Yes.
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
That is a download. But yeah,
With this,
download
I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother.
Wonder how much storage her spear has.
Go inside.
Then.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
Oh boy.
There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
No, sir. Copy. Wait for it. Oh, look, here he is. Helios. Big bad boy. He has a grenade. That would do so. That would kill him and leave me perfectly fine. I am behind. Glass that has stood strong for literally hundreds of thousands of years, and he tossed a grenade at it, and he's fine, and I am knocked out cold.
Still alive. Good.
No, it's not how that.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Boy, I'll kick your ass later. Alright, boys. On to the big ring fight. I
kept thinking of the moment
feel
in
like
slaughter.
skipping this.
If you're gonna go on babbling,
Oh no.
maybe some physical.
At that moment, on the it was only when that I finally glimpsed you were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Conversely, everything.
You're a puppet. It'd be laughable. Hades is an ancient machine. It doesn't care about Meridian.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
Do you really not hear? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal.
You failed to grab, and with certainty.
Then cage.
The circle
I'm
has
just reading through
closed.
the subtitles and then skipping
Every
this video.
aberrant beast now. After you crashed to rally the forces, I ordered every Nora killed.
The Nora haven't.
Soon. In any case, thanks to your you not only doomed yourself, your focus, and yet so fragile.
Like, he has bullets on his necklace, even though he doesn't actually know what he
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That makes a mess. on the way.
Charge me.
It's down.
And now come on. Weapons. Let's go. Oh, into the dust I go. As soon as we get naked in this dust.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components are inside of his head. They've got something to do with his weapons. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
I killed the behemoth. Thank you. Skip. Onwards and onwards. Oh yeah. Silence gets to exist now.
So you're here.
Of course, if you'd been...
He came in, he rode into the arena and brought me out.
Time to see.
Wait.
Yes?
Since when can you...
Ever since you discovered the technique. But your example showed me how to do that. Truth be told, the underlying... Though, of course.
Great. How did you track my...
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a... I wore out 2 striders getting here.
Helis Rekik, you told me that you'd assisted the...
So now you know. The man is a serious threat.
Alright.
I'll be on the tribes already.
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of...
When the time is... I'll contact you. In the meantime...
You think of everything.
One of us has to. Aloy. For your sake, I hope there is... Yeah!
Alright. And then the silence rides off. Cutscene. He is despawned. I don't get to see silence. Alright, to the map. I get to go all the way over here. Just kidding. Nobody wants to do that. Oh yeah, I can't go there. I have to go... Can't go there either? Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I have to work my way all the way up into the All-Mother. Alright. Massive battle scene here, and then I'm going to end the stream. Alright, guys? Just going to finish up this mission. This one's actually really cool. There's even more cool stuff at the end of it. But I am going to get some sleep after this. So, just gotta wait for this really long loading screen. Hopefully on PS5. If I get a PS5, this will not happen. Because apparently loading screens are gonna be a thing of the past. Oh, yes. Ridiculously long loading screens with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Smell. Trees on fire.
Embrace. Instant corruptor. Why is it? It should be taking us so much time right now. What the hell? Wait, what?
Something.
Wow, you saw me. Oh dang. That's crazy. What shall I do? I need to go straight. So many things we did. You just completely ignored it. I go see me do that as well as me pressing R3 twice. So yeah, you can literally just run through this whole encounter past everything. Peaceful right here.
Another battle. Another defeat. Your corpse smashed through.
Wait, what was that?
Survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
So, step one. Alright, now I've started the Thunderjaw. Step one, fighting the Thunderjaw. Then you can immediately tie it down. Then you're gonna get ice, and then you're gonna get freeze it. Once it has some frozen effect, you like then you're gonna break off the side plate right here. Arrows. You wanna shoot into this side spot. This doesn't. So half its health is going in. So its attacks are using the things on its back, so make sure you take off that.
May the goddess remember!
The ice rail, which does so much damage. Oh my god. Yeah, space, it does 50 right there, that side thing. One arrow, not even charges.
Finish them!
Fear the power of
the stuff. Oh, garbage.
Stay together!
Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Damn right, brother. I gotta talk to this guy tonight.
You.
I'm glad to see you.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care.
I need
We'll talk later. Yeah, out of my way. Bunker discovered as if I haven't already been here. On we go. Onwards.
Aloy! Oh,
Yeah,
you've
ma'am.
returned.
Teb?
Yes, sir.
The matriarchs led us here to hide. I don't want to die.
Aloy, so
There we go.
she not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us.
We'll listen to all this
Outside,
dialogue.
she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over.
She's such a bitch,
It's time
but
to step
hard.
aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Get in there. Nods. I'm skipping it.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
I'm just speedrunning through this. I will. Watch this.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Children, man. Watch that.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Adult children.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Code for identiscan.
To open for them.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Of course
Entry
they did.
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
A place of learning.
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Oh, so much lore, and I'm just skipping past it. Here's the real juicy one.
Priority control for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message.
Here we go.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities. and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. All right, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Yeah.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Time to leave.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eluthi Labs. Grade 1 access unsealed.
Come on. Thank you. Let me out. I want to leave.
This is going to be interesting.
Lancer immediately bows down.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
God, back off.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
Worth fighting for.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Oh, now you're okay with it. See?
Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
it's this cool part of the map where, you know, you kind of go up it. Oh, it's so cool. I love that little detail. Look at, oh yeah, oh yeah, yes. Look how it, oh, look how the camera like climbs down the mountains. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh my goodness, look at that. Anyways, yeah, next mission's all the way over there. Don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Do.